Hi guys, welcome back. This is actually my second time filming this video because the first time my camera wasn't recording, which is great. So today I'm going to be sharing with you some names that I found in a vintage name book called What Is Thy Name? It was published in 1915 and it basically goes through girls' names alphabetically and lists off the notable females that have had that name. And most of these females are like either politically significant or usually biblically significant, some sort of like godly aspect there. And it's very interesting. The book does occasionally touch on the meanings and origins of names, but not that often. I'm not going to be reading any excerpts from the book because this would be a very long video otherwise, but I will be filming the pages that have the names that I'm talking about on them and then inserting them into the video. So you will be able to pause the video and read about the names if you would like to, but it's obviously not a requirement. You can just listen and not bother doing any of that intellectual stuff. So let's jump right on in. So the first name that I'm going to be sharing with you is Augusta. Augusta is one of those beautiful, strong female names that I just love so much. It means great or magnificent, and it does not rank in the top 1,000. It was most popular in 1901 when it ranked at number 185, but hasn't ranked in the top 1,000 since 1944. I love this name. It is so beautiful, so strong. I love that you could use the nickname August, and I think it just fits in really well. I think the name August is rising for boys in particular. I've met a couple girls that are named August as well, and I've also heard of Augustus and Augustine for boys. So it's just quite a trendy name altogether. The next name that I have to share with you is Cordelia. Cordelia is another beautiful name that I think sounds very strong. The book mentions in particular the character Cordelia from the Shakespeare play King Lear and how she was such a loyal, generous, great daughter. And so obviously those are great traits. That's a great association to have. It was most popular in 1900 when it ranked at number 376, but it no longer ranks in the top 1,000 and is quite unusual. Again, for nicknames, I love Cora and Delia and Della. I love that there are tons of different nickname options here, and also that the name itself is just very usable. It's a beautiful name, no bad associations, sounds great, works great. The next name that I have to share with you has been a favorite of mine for a while, and that is Judith. Judith is a Hebrew name meaning woman from Judea. It ranked at number 850 in 2018, so it does currently rank in the top 1,000, but it was most popular in 1940 when it ranked at number 4. So it was at one point very popular, and now not so much. Now for this name, I love that you can use the nickname Jude, because I love the name Jude for both boys and girls, but I love it even more as a nickname. It is just an adorable, sweet nickname. Love it so much. And I love the name Judith itself. You guys know that I love names that end in that if sound. And this is a more unusual one. A little bit more unusual than like Lilith or Edith. The next name that I have to share with you is one that I had actually never heard of before flipping through this book, and that is Romina. Romina is either a variation of the nature name Robin, or it could be a diminutive of Robert, which means bright fame. And I personally think this name is great. I think that it fits in really well with our current naming culture because of the trend of nature names. But it's also highly unusual. I had never heard of it before, and I think it sounds really pretty as well. Robina, it just kind of rolls off the tongue. You almost want to say it with an Italian accent. And this name has never ranked in the top 1,000. At least not when we had naming data. The next name that I have to share with you is Sabella. So this book says that Sabella is a diminutive of Sibyl, and Sibyl means prophetess. It is a Latin name. The name Sibyl was quite common about 100 years ago, but the name Sabella has never ranked in the top 1,000. I like it because of its similarity to Isabella, which is a very popular name. So phonetically, it's very familiar, but it also is quite different. I've never heard of anyone named Sabella, and it has never ranked in the top 1,000. So I think that is really, really cool. The next name that I have to share with you is also very unique, and that is Theodosia. Theodosia means gift of God, just like Theodora does. But it's a little bit more unusual, has a bit of a quirky twist on the end there. I think it's really beautiful. It's a Greek name, and I love that you can use the nickname Thea or Theo or Thea. The next name is Winifred. Winifred is a Welsh name meaning blessed peacemaking. I love that you can use the nickname Winnie, because again, I'm a nicknames gal, and I love it when names have cute nicknames, and Winnie is one of the cutest nicknames. Winifred was most popular in 1917 when it ranked at number 141, but it no longer ranks in the top 1,000. It's really one of those classic vintage names that you can't go wrong with. It's gorgeous. It's a very strong sounding name, and it has that beautiful nickname to go along with it. The next name that I have to share with you is Ada or Ada. I'm not entirely certain which one is the correct pronunciation. This book says that it means ornament or beauty, and I think it's a great name. I think it sounds really short and sweet. It was most popular in 1903 when it ranked at number 522. And it no longer ranks in the top 1,000, so it is quite unique, but it's not completely unheard of. So a great choice if you're looking for something a little bit off the beaten track. The final name that I have to share with you is Lilius. Lilius is a Latin name that is quite popular in Scotland and has always been more popular in Scotland. It is a kind of a variation of Lily. It's the Latin version of Lily, and it means lily. I like this name because Lily is a beautiful name, but this is a little bit different than Lily, and still very usable. It has that same sort of delicate, gentle feel to it, but it's also a little bit different. And it just has a beautiful sound to it. I love to say it, Lilius, Lilius, and you can always use the nickname Lily for it as well. So those are all the names that I have to share with you. Let me know what your favorites were in the comments below. Let me know what videos you'd like to see from me, since I have so much time. I'm on maternity leave, and I just kind of find myself not knowing what to do, so making YouTube videos is a great way to kind of fill that like work gap in my life, even though this is not a job, it's a hobby. So yeah, and you can also follow me on Instagram, like I've said in previous videos. My username is Very Generic. I post a ton of pictures of Percy, probably too many, but I mean, he's really cute, and every photo I take of him I feel like is Insta-worthy, so they all get put up there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day.